Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Here's Lopez. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Outside Westbrook. From outside the arc.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts. You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
For 3. Westbrook missing again.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide-open shots like that.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
And Batum kicks to Lillard. It's Matthews on the wing. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Lopez passes to Matthews. No good from the wing.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
And then Durant with the jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did,
well,
didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
For the lead. Got a piece of it. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Batum with the steal. Here's Lillard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
2 shots.
Few can argue that Damian Lillard made another leap as a player last year, building off of his great Rookie of the Year campaign, taking it another notch higher.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Joel Freeland comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Abs checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Wesley Matthews. It's stolen by...
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Westbrook with the bucket.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Here's Lillard. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And leading the charge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, you look at Jeremy Lamb, physically 6'5", almost a 7-foot wingspan. Jumps well. He's got all the tools to be special at both ends of the floor.
Matthews, he's checked in for Lillard.
And for Lamb, really the only physical knock is that he needs to continue to get stronger, get friendly in that weight room. He's still under 200 pounds, and his high center of gravity means he can tend to get pushed around a little bit, but that's nothing that strength won't eliminate. So the weight room has to be his friend.
And
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Jeremy Lamb, Steve, sort of a late bloomer. He didn't become a starter until his senior year, in fact, in high school.
Yeah, he was lightly regarded, and even in his 2 seasons at UConn, he battled inconsistency at times, but, you know, solid start to his NBA career. Good size and length and shooting ability.
So for the Trailblazers, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Joel Freeland, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. That free throw, no good. When you have the explosive talent, Clark, the Thunder have, you can compete with any team, and that's a big part of why they were a top team out west once again.
You know, a lot of people wondered if they had slipped from the elite teams in the West, but again, Kevin, they proved they are still amongst the top teams in the league.
And as you said, there were questions about the Thunder heading into this last year, but it showed they are still part of the elite group.
Thomas goes in, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Damian Lillard.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And the call will be against Nick Collison. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Trailblazers have had an off night from the stripe tonight. So he comes up empty at the line.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
This season has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Guys, they're only making about 71%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
To the wing on the left. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. From deep. Can't connect.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 5. So for Oklahoma City right now, Andre Robertson out there with Jackson. Then there's Lance Thomas. Then there's Perkins. And it's Collison at the force line. Oklahoma City on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Matthews. Another shot. And there's the rejection. And pushing it up here is Oklahoma City. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort of rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
13 feet away. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Outside, Batum. Here's Aldridge. Here's Lopez. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Thomas goes in, and the basket good. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Steven Adams.
No good on that one.
At the
What a season for Robin Lopez a year ago. Career highs in blocked shots and rebounds, especially on the offensive boards where he tied for second in the NBA.
And Robin Lopez doesn't put up gaudy numbers defensive rebound, but he's very good at boxing out.
Yeah, stats don't always tell the complete story. I think stats sometimes are a shadow of what's going on for real. The numbers are something we look at, but some of the little things that don't show up in the stat sheet help the numbers be what they are.
The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Westbrook. Good work defensively by Lillard.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Lillard again missing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And that one's good. Durant.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Matthews kicks to Aldridge. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Lamb leading the charge.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Aldridge. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Ibaka slams it in.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Durant wide open, he fires. Kept alive. And Ibaka kicks to Lamb. And it's Westbrook missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Aldridge.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
For 3, Westbrook. Adams. And the rebound goes to Lopez. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own. Yeah, but it's fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're leading by 5. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Wonderful look now for Portland. Leonard comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's right in for Nicholas Batum. And the dunk by Westbrook. Clark, can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
Kicks to Adams. Lillard again. It's Westbrook. Passes to Durant. 6 to shoot. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
And here's Matthews for the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And stolen by Aldridge.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Nobody near Lillard. No good on the triple. And here is Lamb. Ibaka outside. The three-pointer no good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down